Yo guys, welcome back to another Five Nights Tower Defense video, and today we are gonna be starting another little mini series where I'll be beating like the full or just like beating endless, all of the endlesses. They all like have a a stage where they like stop producing waves. Like you can see here on the leaderboard, basically, you can see that everyone caps out at 220, even if you scroll all the way down. You can also see my name here, so I am actually going to be re-attempting this, but I didn't record it at first, so I'll show you guys how I do it and whatnot. I don't actually remember how I did it, but I'm pretty sure this team for sure can. And you can see in FNAF 2, everyone's at 160. FNAF 3, everyone's at 120, which is interesting because they actually miss out on 2 rewards. But yeah, they actually did like recently tease that they're gonna update Endless, so that probably won't be a problem. And I for sure want to get this done before that happens, because the cap might change. So yeah, Endless is obviously gonna take a while, so I'll for sure speed through most of this. But yeah, I'm literally just using like the best DPS and two like of the best characters. Uh, I guess I will talk a bit about the characters and whatnot. So obviously, Patriot Freddy is the best starter for this, like guaranteed, because you can actually place him down at the start for 300, and he like is honestly just not that bad because he AoEs and does like good enough damage. Like you can see, he is just one-shotting everyone here since he has Vengeance. I think he still would one-shot everyone without an enchant, maybe. At least for like a while. Like these characters for sure, but like in the future, like for sure not. So I've actually played this enough where I would know that like wave 16 is where everyone starts spawning here. I think for now I'll have like Leviathan Mangle here, but actually I think I might like place Patriots here in the middle and like max him out. So then he'll like destroy both lanes and whatnot. And then we'll like place down maybe this Phantom Mangle. So I don't know if like without a Hawaiian Endo booster or Puppa's Nightmare that this Shadow Bonnie will actually reach both sides. But if Shadow Bonnie does reach both sides, I can just put them like in the middle, and then their value will be like very strong. But maybe like later in the waves I might need to move them back here, but we will see. And for sure I'll probably most likely have like the Leviathans back here doing their piercing, and then it'll like pierce like the endos that we'll see later on in the stage. But yeah, so since this Phantom Mangle actually has bounded, their range is not gonna be that good. But I didn't really have I didn't really get lucky with any other enchants, and this is what I'm gonna stick with for now. So yeah, it should still be good enough though. I guess I'll max this guy out so then he can help out this Patriot since he is struggling a little bit. I think I will just go ahead and place this Phantom Angle here. But yeah, like obviously these three characters are expensive. It's just so I can actually make it to 120 or 220. You know what? I think once I max out or at least get a few levels on this Leviathan, they can hit both sides. But yeah, for sure, like Hawaiian booster can help out a lot. That's usually like when you're doing co-op and whatnot though. And when your characters don't have insane range, like for sure like Shadow Bonnie and Leviathan. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do this for now. Having Leviathans in the middle and hitting both sides. So anyways, for other characters that would be good for this, Plain Boy is still quite good. Withered Bonnie is still good because I feel like this actually might be like the only stage now where Withered Bonnie would be good now, because it's like something you like it's a stage where you can actually see his max potential, which is like the only reason why he is good, because his max potential is like one of the higher DPSs. And I feel it's the same with Abyssal Foxy. Uh they did recently nerf him, but I do think he's still really good because he has the slowing mechanic, which not only helps him out but everyone else. And the endos are just gonna take overall more DPS because of the slowing. So yeah, and then that would actually also help out the Leviathans since they would be more grouped up for the piercing damage since their pierce isn't that like that large. But yeah, basically like for the first bit, I'll be having Leviathans carry, and then I'll just like place down like everyone else. And I'll probably most likely replace the Leviathans at the end so that we can guarantee our victory. Because this isn't like optimal placement for Leviathan. It's just good placement for now, so I can like speed run this. But I'm for sure gonna have like the booster like right there, right smack in the middle. I'm gonna have most of the characters in the middle. I might end up moving one of them like to down here because it's like where I'm likely gonna have Leviathan. Either that or I'll have them like right here. Probably like this. And I'm pretty sure this Phantom Mangle should have really good range when they're maxed out, so probably like right here would be optimal, so it would hit both sides. I'm probably gonna max out this Phantom Mangle first so I can actually get a good grasp of what their range will be like. But for sure, if I had like a better enchant, most likely Vengeance, since it does give you like a good amount of range, then these Phantom Mingles would be even better. But it is expensive to trade for a Vengeance character, and also hard to even get a Vengeance character. It like trading for one does for sure seem to be like usually a better way because it's more guaranteed. But yeah. But you can for sure gamble for one during like 2x luck. During 2x luck, like with average luck, I would say you could see it around like 2,500 souls is when you could see it, like see it pop up. But for sure you can go even higher, like in souls, like at most I would say at 5,000 souls during 2x luck. But you could still be unlucky, so it can go overboard from that. But yeah, this is the range on the Phantom Mangle. Not the best, but I think that is like good enough placement. We'll go ahead and place another one over here, but I'm probably gonna, I think I'm gonna have them on like each separate side, like one there and then one here. I think I'll have one here first so they can help out with these Patriot Freddies who are good, but are for sure gonna end up being basically pointless since their DPS is gonna be so low, and they're just gonna basically spam high HP characters who aren't necessarily grouped up a lot. Which is why I would likely want to move the Leviathans like back here, because this is where they're gonna group up the most, and it's like in a lane, so it's even better for piercing. But yeah, these Phantom Mangles like really don't have that much range without a good range enchant. So I for sure might want to like move their placements as well. Like to the point where I have a Vengeance Abyssal Foxy, and the only reason why I chose Phantom Mangle over the Vengeance Abyssal Foxy, because I felt like since their DPS is still a lot lower, it would actually make this video like a bit shorter or a bit longer. But I guess I could always like speed through it, so it probably would still be the same. But yeah, like in terms like of a Vengeance Abyssal Foxy and a bounded Phantom Angle, I feel like the Abyssal Foxy would for sure have a lot more value because the Vengeance enchant is just that good, and because they would have like so much range, and then of course they're still doing a good amount of damage. Probably, nah, they wouldn't be doing more damage since Abyssal Unbounded still does give you 100%, but for sure, like having more range would be nice, and then they do the slowing, so yeah, that's both really good. I feel like what kind of sucks about this Fantamingo is like during their upgrades, like their next upgrade is like 45,000 after 30,000. Like if it was 40,000, it would be a lot better, and then it goes up to 60,000. Yeah, for sure, quite expensive. Also, I'm pretty sure they said they fixed this, but it looks like they still have this standing up problem, which is fine. They just look a little goofy when they do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test out the range. Let me remove this Patreon and put Shadow Bonnie. So I still think the range can reach. I think it reaches, but like just barely. So yeah, I think yeah, their value isn't too great there. I'll leave it there just to like speed through this a bit more. But for sure, better placement would be like basically here. That would be optimal placement since it would like reach a good amount there, good amount there, and then of course a lot here, and then it would be the same right here. I'll for sure have a lot more money like once this is like closer to like level state wave 200 or something. So I'll just replace like basically the Leviathan and the Shadow Bonnie. Those are like the big ones I have to replace. In terms of the Phantom Angle, I don't think it's that like important. It for sure would be a lot less important if their range was a lot better. So it sucks that I didn't get a better enchant. It like bounded for sure, like no matter what, just feels underwhelming of an enchant. Okay, we have everyone maxed out now. Now we just basically play the waiting game, which is for sure like I would, if there is any problem with endless mode, it would be that. But they are gonna update it soon, so it will likely not be like that much of a problem once they do that. Alright, so we are approaching the 200 mark, and once that happens, the characters for sure get a lot stronger. Let me go ahead and replace you there. I'll keep everything how it is for now, but I for sure believe that I want to move like most of these characters like down here. That's why I decided to move him, since I'm for sure not gonna have anyone like in that area. Let's just let it rock though and see how it goes. I'm just gonna leave auto skip off though. But we can go ahead and take a look at everyone's like HP. But like we're currently facing, is that 250 or 25? I believe that's 25. It's moving too fast for my eyes. Nah, that has to be 250, right? I don't know. Nah, I think that's 25. The only reason why I think it's like 200 because uh everyone's doing like good amount of DPS. Yeah, now we're up to 330. But yeah, like this DPS is like 4,000, so and then your DPS is like a good amount over 4,000. And yours is around It's a little under 4,000, huh? Anywho, yeah. I think I'm just gonna like move Leviathan down here, you know, since you are like the one of the highest DPS. Probably like here. Should work. And then probably like this Shadow Bonnie. You're in such like a bad spot. Your DPS is not gonna be like utilized at all. So let's put you there. And then let's do the same with this Shadow Bonnie. Let's put you all the way down in that corner. Probably like here, so you can help out in this lane. This is for sure like the scary lane. Cause like not only do these endos have like so much HP, but they're also like extremely fast. So and then them being there is just, you know, not a good thing for us. That should be pretty good placements at least. I think I'm also place you down here. I'm just gonna wait for this first. But yeah, the piercing and the AoE is for sure gonna help out a lot there. I'll put you like right here in this corner. And I'll leave the other one just so you can get like early damage on some characters. But yeah. This should end up being pretty good for us though. Yeah, like the AoEs is gonna help out a lot. I decided to skip there. Hopefully that's not like the worst idea, but I think we got this. Yeah, I don't want this to be too long, so and everyone's here is like really good, so you know I'm actually gonna replace these Patreon Freddies just so they can help out even like the slightest. Put you like right here, and then the other one like I want to get them a little closer up here. Yeah, this is where they're actually gonna group up the most. I'll have them at the strongest. And I'll do the same with this one right here. Oh, wait, is this? Yeah, they're not even in the thingy. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. And then Patriot right here. There we go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this though for sure. We're up to 75,000. Yeah, it's for sure like 75, not like 700. I think it goes like once we reach 220, that's when like their HP goes up insanely a lot, and it goes up to like 500,000, and it still spawns in like this many endos. Like I think we could probably try killing one of them, but like all of them, like yeah, I don't know, it's a little too much. I think Abyssal Foxy would help out a lot with that, but I'm pretty sure like no matter what, like even if we do kill everyone there, it's gonna be like hard stuck like the end. Like it's just gonna end the game for you anyways. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. This is for sure like, by the way, a moment where I find Shadow Bonnie superior, because the AoE is for sure gonna be more effective than the Pierce most of the time. Because then like he's like attacking, like it's just not always piercing, you know. And I feel like it's always gonna be like that. Like even if I have them like all the way down here, like they're gonna end up like bypassing them a little bit. Like it's because their HP is like so high, you know. Yeah, obviously the pierce still helps out a lot usually. So we're up to 95,000. Yeah, still like pretty light work. And then we're one stage away from beating this. Yeah, up to 100,000. Still very easy. But yeah, like the speed on these guys is for sure like what makes them like really threatening. So I believe this is the part where we will get the 500,000 HP characters. And well, actually it's 200,000. Is that 2,000? Oh no, that's like 2 million actually. Yeah, that's a little more than 500,000. Alright, and then that is stage 120 of endless mode. So hopefully that was entertaining. I don't think you really need like all these characters, but for sure like a really good DPS. I think Abyssal is probably gonna be like the most easy like character for people to get, and I think Abyssal would for sure like carry that a lot. Maybe like a Shadow Bonnie. Like I think maybe those two characters are like enough. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.